In the modern world, a significant number of dinosaurs have emerged, tormenting everyone around them. People are deeply frightened. Gradually, dinosaurs are taking over the entire planet, causing chaos everywhere. The authorities of all nations warn the public that these ravenous dinosaurs are displaying extreme aggression. But where did these dinosaurs come from in the modern world, and who can calm them? The story began in 1993 when a scientist recreated dinosaurs through genetic engineering. This scientist established a dinosaur amusement park and started inviting visitors. Initially, things went well, and some dinosaurs even responded to training. However, the new owner of the park introduced a particularly predatory species of dinosaur, the Indominus rex. This monster broke free and wreaked havoc. Furthermore, poachers began hunting the dinosaurs. Two scientists and partners, Owen Grabby and Claire Deering, managed to save their favorites at that time, but in the end, the park was destroyed due to a volcanic eruption. It was after these events that dinosaurs spread throughout the world. In our time, more and more black markets for the sale of dinosaurs are emerging. To curb this illegal business and all the associated troubles, governments worldwide have granted Bioin genetics permission to capture dinosaurs. Many of them have been relocated to a dinosaur preserve in Italian Dolomites, which conducts genomics research for pharmacological applications. Bioin genetics plans to use the genes of dinosaurs for drug development. However, people are curious about why the company's profits have skyrocketed as a result of the dinosaur captures. Rumors circulate that Bioin is experimenting with cloning. Somewhere in the world, there exists a human clone, and the company is actively searching for it. People have yet to fathom what Bioin intends to do with these clones and what terrible consequences may ensue. Meanwhile, Claire Deering, the defender of dinosaurs, covertly infiltrates a farm where dinosaurs are being illegally bred and kept in deplorable conditions. Claire gathers evidence of the cruel treatment of dinosaurs in an effort to have the authorities shut down the farm. Suddenly, she notices a sickly baby Nasutoceratops and, with the help of her friends, decides to rescue it immediately. The rescuers load the animal into a van and escape from the pursuit, aided by the accidentally freed adult dinosaurs who help them deal with the poachers. Dinosaur protector Owen Grady, at the same time, is also tending to the dinosaurs, grazing a herd of Parasaurolophus. However, Owen is unaware that someone is keeping an eye on him. These are the poachers, who are not just hunting dinosaurs but someone more significant. Claire and Owen are a couple, and they have an adopted teenage daughter, Maisy. She is indeed the world's only human clone. Maisy and her adoptive parents are aware of this, which is why they protect the girl and do not allow her to be seen by others. They live in a remote location in the middle of the forest. Due to the restrictions and a sense of inadequacy, Maisy suffers greatly. Her original, Dr. Charlotte Lockwood, was a brilliant genetic engineer. However, she left this world long ago, and Maisy cannot figure out why Charlotte created her clone. Nevertheless, Maisy sometimes secretly escapes from her adoptive parents to the nearest town.
Lady, she was terrible. I know, Claire. There are people out there who'll do anything to find me.
Claire tries to support the girl, but she remains skeptical. Owen, too, is uncertain about what to do. He fears that Maisy will eventually run away if they can't mend their relationship. At this time, on a farm in Texas, swarms of giant locusts appear. These insects are so enormous that it's difficult to hide from them even indoors. The farm owner summons paleobotany specialist Dr. Ellie Sattler. The scale of the damage inflicted by the locust shocks the scientist, but even more surprising to Ellie is that the locusts avoid the field sown with Bioin seeds. This arouses her suspicion that the company may be somehow connected to the appearance of the locusts. Ellie visits her acquaintance, paleontologist, and former romantic partner, Alan Grant. Alan is still in love with her. Ellie shows him the locust with genes dating back to the Cretaceous period. If the insects are not stopped, by the end of the summer, there will be no food left for humans and animals worldwide. Ellie wants to infiltrate Bioin, retrieve a sample of the locust, and tell the truth to the world. She asks Alan to join her and the enamored paleontologist agrees. Maisy spends her time near the forest cabin. Suddenly, a baby velociraptor approaches her. Owen keeps a tame female velociraptor in the forest named Blue. Somehow, she gave birth to a baby dinosaur, even though there is no male around. Maisy names her Beta. While Owen investigates this natural wonder, Maisy sneaks away to explore and mercenaries snatch her and capture Beta. Distraught parents urgently set out to find their daughter. Before leaving, Owen promises to save Blue and her offspring. Through the connections, the parents learn that Maisy will soon be taken to Malta. Upon arriving at Bioin's facility, Ellie and Alan are greeted by a company employee who provides information about the resident dinosaurs. Bioin has indeed conducted extensive work in capturing and comfortably housing the dinosaurs. The scientists are then welcomed by Bioin's CEO, Dr. Lewis Dodson, who with great enthusiasm, discusses his research involving dinosaur DNA. Talking about cancer, Alzheimer's, autoimmune, we will be saving lives, but however, for some reason, the friends do not believe in Dodson's sincerity. He is clearly hiding something. Ellie meets with chaotician Dr. Ian Malcolm. He has long considered genetic engineering a major mistake leading to the destruction of humanity. Ian secretly hands Ellie the key to the underground laboratory, assuring her that she will find all the answers there. Dodson converses with his subordinate, Henry Wu, who accidentally created the giant locust. Wu is not pleased with this development and wishes to control the released creatures. However, Dodson is determined to see his plan through. He ordered the capture of Maisy and Blue's offspring. Using their genes, Dodson plans to create a certain drug that will make him millions of dollars. Upon arriving in Malta in search of Maisy, Claire and Owen visit an illegal black market for dinosaurs. Here, Claire accidentally meets Kayla Watts, a pilot who works for the bandits transporting Maisy to Bioin. Suddenly, a group of bandits appears at this market. They cannot agree among themselves, and a brawl ensues. Amidst the chaos, the dinosaurs break free from their enclosures and join the fight. Claire identifies the main kidnapper and learns from her that Maisy is being taken to Bioin. Then, Claire has to quickly escape from aggressive dinosaurs. Kayla helps her, driving Claire to an airstrip to get her to Bioin. Owen joins the women on a motorcycle in the airplane. He also had a challenging time evading pursuit by the dinosaurs. Maisy is taken to the underground Bioin laboratory, where she is approached by Henry Wu. He friendly explains that she is crucial for scientific research, and they do not intend to harm her. He also needs Beta for research, as she was born without a father due to the inclusion of a monitor lizard gene in Blue's DNA, enabling her to reproduce without a partner. Wu shows a video of Charlotte, where the woman is pregnant with Maisy, indicating that she gave birth naturally. Most importantly, she deeply loved her daughter. Charlotte altered Maisy's DNA to prevent her from inheriting the fatal disease which she had. Wu believes that Maisy and Beta's asexual conception and DNA are key to creating a pathogen to halt the locust outbreak. Wu wants to figure out how Charlotte was able to achieve this. However, Maisy is still upset about being kidnapped. Ellie and Alan locate the necessary laboratory in the basement with the locust and quietly begin their work. They extract the locust DNA and prepare to leave, but then an alarm goes off. This happens due to the fact that Maisy frees Beta and escapes as soon as Wu turns away. Maisy accidentally encounters Ellie and Alan in a corridor. The group decides to team up for their escape. In the end, their ally from the base helps them get into a capsule and leave the Bioin building. However, Maisy's parents and Kayla are unaware of all this. They continue flying toward Bioin. Dodson orders his subordinates to disable the air safety system, and a Quetzalcoatlus attacks Kayla's plane. The aircraft is now damaged and in need of evacuation. But there's only one parachute, and it's in Claire's seat. She bids a painful farewell to Owen, activates the parachute, and lands in a forest, as someone has to save Maisy. However, there's a problem. A blind, enormous Therizinosaurus inhabits the forest. Claire cautiously evades the monster, trying not to make noise. Finally, she manages to hide from the Therizinosaurus at the bottom of a lake. Claire emerges from the lake and sees that Owen's plane has crashed. She is convinced that her beloved did not survive. However, this is not the case. Kayla and Owen land in a frozen lake and manage to stay alive. Dinosaurs immediately start pursuing their friends, but they manage to escape. Dodson learns that the escapees are getting away in a capsule and disables it. Now the group is forced to travel on foot through a tunnel filled with dangerous dinosaurs. In parallel, Dodson fires Ian Malcolm, who had given Ellie the pass to the laboratory with the locust. Malcolm rushes to the tunnel to rescue his friends, just in time, as a horde of enraged dinosaurs attacks them. The group exits the underground through the gates. Meanwhile, Claire approaches the Bioin building, and a dinosaur attacks her. Fortunately, she is saved by the timely arrival of Owen and Kayla. Claire is overjoyed to see her beloved safe and unharmed. On the internet, news about the giant locust, which is taking over continents, starts to spread. Dodson does not want such fame, so he attempts to use fire to destroy all the locusts in the laboratory. Something goes wrong, and the burning locusts break free en masse. The burning insects fall onto the car in which Malcolm and the group are traveling, far away from Bioin. Suddenly, the car rolls off a cliff onto a clearing where Maisy's parents are waiting. A heartwarming family reunion takes place. Everyone is incredibly happy, and Claire thanks Ellie for saving her daughter. However, their moment of joy is interrupted by the appearance of a Giganotosaurus.
By his carnivore, the wall is adversary.
The friends hide from the monster behind an overturned car. However, they need to keep running. Seizing the opportunity, the group climbs the stairs and enters the Bioin building while Malcolm distracts the attention of the Giganotosaurus. The monster breaks through the glass and tries to drag Claire away, but with their combined efforts, they manage to fend it off. Due to the burning locusts and the forest surrounding the base, a fire breaks out. Dodson is losing his cool, but he still orders his subordinates to command the dinosaurs to leave the forest and gather in a safe place. The signal is transmitted to the animals using implanted chips. Now, various dinosaurs are converging on the base. Kayla suggests that they need to leave the base as soon as possible. But first, they need to activate the aerial restraint system to prevent flying dinosaurs from attacking the helicopter. As it happened before, the friends immediately set out to activate the system. They are joined by Malcolm's assistant, who is fed up with working for the deceitful Dodson. The assistant explains that the aerial restraint system won't have enough power unless they redistribute the voltage on the base. Claire and Ellie volunteer to go to the generator, while Owen goes in search of the baby velociraptor, Beta, as he had promised to bring her home to Blue. Unaware, Dodson boards a rescue capsule and intends to leave the base with all the evidence. However, at this moment, the women successfully restart the generator, and the capsule stops. Dodson is then forced to go on foot through the dangerous tunnel. Dinosaurs catch up with him and deal with him. The friends find Beta in the basement. They calm the animal with a special gesture. Owen administers a sedative, and they prepare her for transportation back home. Finally, the aerial restraint system is activated, and the friends prepare to take off. Henry Wu joins them. He still dreams of studying Maisy's DNA and calming the locusts before they destroy the entire crop. Now that all actions are based on consent, Maisy agrees to participate and give it a chance. Kayla is unaware that the dinosaurs have been evacuated closer to the base due to the fire, so she lands the helicopter right in the middle of the predator pen. Two of the most dangerous dinosaurs engage in a fight, and the people realize they need to run. The group quickly departs on a helicopter, leaving the dinosaurs to battle for dominance in the food chain. Back in the USA, the friends receive medical attention right at the airport. Malcolm and his assistant give interviews to journalists about the horrors that took place at Bioin. Maisy is happy to have learned the truth about her real mother and grows even more attached to her adoptive family. Dr. Henry Wu conducts all the necessary research and finds a way to calm the locusts. Now, humanity won't suffer from famine. He credits Charlotte, Maisy's mother, as the pioneer of this discovery since she was the first to successfully conduct a similar experiment. The Bioin territory is officially declared a global sanctuary. There, the predatory dinosaurs regain their freedom and no longer interact with humans. Owen returns Beta to her mother, Blue. The dinosaur mother is overjoyed and looks at Owen with gratitude. The dinosaurs that remained beyond the sanctuary's borders become more peaceful toward humans. Harmony reigns on Earth. As for whether scientists will ever find a way to resurrect dinosaurs and mammoths, it remains a subject of speculation and scientific inquiry. Share your opinion in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.